Welcome to episode number 17. This one is going to be interesting because I don't like this topic.
Yeah, it's shitty.
It's very shitty. We got a good topic. My name is Dave Dries.
And I'm Scott Emick.
And who else is here with us?
Chi-Rice Priest.
The man, the myth.
Chi-Rice Priest or Chi-Rice
It's-
Price?
Chi-Rice Price.
Yeah.
The man, the myth,
He's
the
there,
legend.
Behind
Say
the
hi.
camera.
What's up?
Maybe at episode 25 we will.
Yeah, we'll unveil.
Yeah.
We'll unveil Chris.
Speaking of that, we will probably have some guests in the near
Yeah,
future.
coming up, we've got some guests.
We've talked about that. So
Yeah.
this is going to be good.
Just a couple of episodes.
Keep asking questions, subscribe, and let's have a good combo today. This is going to be a good one.
It's going to be controversial.
That's just the way we like this
That's the
one.
way we like
What's
it.
the question?
The question is, I've been looking at the Master Cleanse, and
already don't like
how
this
good
direction.
is the Master Cleanse at detoxing the body?
Okay. So cleanses. Very trendy, very good marketing tactic. Cleansing and detoxing.
Yeah.
Two catchy terms.
Yes.
As a fitness professional, I don't like either of them because it's kind of a short-term fix when it comes to losing weight.
Well, just using the word cleanse as an adjective for juice
Right,
cleanse,
that too.
is kind of a marketing technique.
For sure.
There's nothing about juice that cleanses the body.
So let's jump into this first. Juicing, okay? Juice has, if you get a natural, like if you instead of like going and buying orange juice from a jug,
Right.
going and actually having someone do like a cold pressed juice, is going to have antioxidants.
It has
it's-
nutrients.
It's going to have
It's-
nutrients.
yeah.
It's going to be a benefit from that standpoint.
The risk is that you get a juice that's going to, really cause a significant insulin spike
Correct.
on an empty
It's
stomach.
sugar, essentially.
Yeah.
So if you're doing banana, cucumbers, all this other different stuff, cucumbers would be good. But if you're adding fruit
Right.
and vegetables, mixing that together, you're going to have an insulin spike because you're basically taking a carbohydrate source with nothing else and drinking it and consuming that. Insulin spikes are natural in the body.
Yep.
It's okay to have an insulin spike. Ideally, you don't want to have chronic or high elevated or constant insulin spikes on a daily basis.
Right.
Okay. Easiest way, off topic here, the easiest way to combat that is to pair a carbohydrate with either a protein or a fat source. It's going to help blunt that insulin spike and keep it a little more constant.
Which is problem number one with a juice cleanse.
Which
Because
is?
they do not pair these, insulin spikes that occur from the
carbs.
juices that are in these cleanses are not paired with proteins or fats.
Or fat. So essentially, you're just taking a juice, you're drinking it, and you're spiking your insulin. It's going to come crashing down. You're going to be hungry not too long after that.
Yeah.
So protein. When people go on a juice cleanse, or let's do an extended period cleanse. So like
Sure,
the
like a
master
7
cleanse,
day-
the master
7 day
cleanse was
cleanse.
like a 3-day, 7-day, 10-day, whatever it may be. You're not getting any protein because ideally, I think in the master cleanse, you're just supposed to drink, lemon juice with cayenne pepper and honey and water is essentially what it is. You're not really eating anything.
Well, and then, there are those cleanses that add an almond milk sort
Right.
of juice to the mix to get a little bit of protein, but it's not in
Yeah,
sufficient
and
quantity.
you've probably seen it. There's tons out there, so this kind of relates to just about every juice cleanse that's out there. So if you have juice cleanses or Google juice cleanses, like you can, there's so many of them at this stage of the game. The Master Cleanse is one of the most popular ones. But essentially, getting back to the point that I was going to bring up here, is you didn't have any protein. So what you're doing is you're depriving the body of probably one of the more important nutrients, or if not the most important macronutrient, that's going to help with building, repairing tissue so that you can try to maintain as much muscle mass as you can while you're working out and living your life.
Yeah, a lot of people say, oh, I just did this juice cleanse,
Right.
and then I got sick because there was just all these toxins were coming out. No, you got sick because your body didn't have any protein to build your immune system.
Correct, because protein can
Right.
help with immunity.
Helps build a healthy
And at the same
immunity.
time, if you're starting to do like, let's just say a 10-day cleanse, you end up losing, 10 pounds over the 10 days or whatever it is, depending on where you're at and how much weight you have to lose. Some of that could be muscle mass.
Probably will be muscle
Right.
mass because of the protein reduction and deficiency
Yes.
again. Yeah.
So what's going to happen then is as soon as you're done with the 10-day cleanse, you're going to go back to eating normal foods, whatever you would classify as
Right.
normal, probably what you were eating before. Now your metabolism
Has slowed.
has slowed down because it was not getting any food. And as now you start consuming food again, you might not overeat, but you're going to slowly start to gain that weight back.
Right.
And probably, and I would say 95% of the time or 99% of the time, you're going to end up gaining that weight back. If you gain that weight back, you now didn't gain that muscle mass back that you initially lost.
Right,
that make
because
sense?
it's going to take the protein back into the diet before you're going to effectively build that muscle
Right.
mass back.
So if you did lose 3 pounds of that 10 pounds was muscle, you don't gain that 3 pounds back. We've talked about this
Yeah,
in
we
other
actually
videos.
did that. I can't remember the
but
episode,
it's juice cleanses will help promote that. And as you start to get cyclical and do a bunch of different juice cleanses, you're just further driving your metabolism down, you're further spiking your blood sugar levels,
Right.
and you're further, deteriorating muscle mass.
So let's talk about toxins in
Okay.
the body and how they're eliminated, because it's pretty simple. There are detoxifying enzymes in the liver. That's where detox happens, is in the liver. And then, the kidneys handle the water-soluble toxins in the body. So there's 2 organs that are responsible for that process.
Correct.
And there's nothing about juice that can either be a carrier for that
or speed it up.
or speed up that process.
I mean, if you just really take 2 seconds to just think about it, would drinking this orange juice speed
I'm not
up?
trying to laugh about
you know
it,
what I'm
but
saying?
it's just
speed
it's
up
absurd.
that you're gonna somehow your kidney and your liver are gonna go faster, and then you're
Right.
gonna lose.
Or
toxins, you're gonna
if I
toxins.
shit 5 times a day,
yes,
will I detox faster?
right. So no. So really, at the end of the day, do you know what I'm saying? It's funny when you start to think about it. Just because you take a dump doesn't mean you're detoxifying. You could go to Taco
This
Bell
is
at 2 in the
going
morning.
downhill.
Yeah, you go to Taco Bell at 2 in the morning and
And
take
who
a
hasn't
dump.
done that?
Yeah, doesn't mean that you're now detoxing.
In fact,
or,
you probably feel pretty bad the next day.
right, just because the food's low quality and
Right.
you're probably not used to it. But that's not a detox. And just because you drink a juice or just not eat for 7 days doesn't mean you're flushing things out of your system that are harmful.
Right.
It's just step back for a second and think about that. It just is impossible.
It's
So-
it's not.
Getting back to clients that I have at my gym, that's the worst thing that I could tell you to do is to try to go on some sort of detox. You might experience that 5 to 10 pound weight loss. That's just an arbitrary number of the scale dropping because you're not eating anything. You're reducing. You're going to probably have less water.
Your workouts are going to become less effective.
You're going to be getting headaches. You're going to feel
Headache,
fatigued.
moodiness,
Yes.
fatigue,
That's not
hunger pain.
That's not a good thing.
No.
So how many times have you heard someone who's like, "Oh, I'm detoxing right now. I'm so tired. It doesn't feel good."
Well, and also one of the
think?
side effects is dizziness, and that's pretty much related to the fact that you've got these insulin spikes that are followed by, insulin troughs.
Yes.
And
You're just up and down.
Your blood sugar's
It's
all over
just
the
not
place.
a good thing. Just anything that says cleanse or detox, it's not. There's nothing you can do to speed up that process. There's really no reason to even do it.
And then it's not based on a lack of experience. I did one of these. I've never felt worse in my life. It wasn't because toxins were coming out of my body. It's because I wasn't eating anything.
Right.
I mean, I was hungry the whole time.
So, a couple things.
Yeah.
Natural detox. You can get in a sauna.
Getting to a sauna is the best thing
You
you
can
can
sweat
do. Yeah.
through the pores.
Yep.
So technically, you could release toxins or
Saunas
impurities
are great for
or
you.
whatever it
Yeah,
may be.
you do release
Okay.
toxins via the pores in a
From
sauna.
a food standpoint, try to eat natural. Try to eat a balance between fruits and vegetables. Drink plenty of water. Get enough vitamins, minerals on a
Yep.
daily basis. That's through a balanced, healthy diet, and that's plenty. And work out. That's all you're going to need.
Yep.
Nothing else is going to help speed up a process, and you don't need to spend $300 on a 5-day. We'll deliver you juices and stuff.
Really
It's just not
expensive.
going to do it.
It's expensive.
If you want to have a juice,
By
have
all
one.
means.
Not a bad thing.
Yeah.
If you feel like you want to have, a few more micronutrients and some vitamins and minerals, have at it. But just understand that it's not speeding anything up. And that's really the gist of it.
That's the long and short
Yeah.
of this topic.
So
Right,
the
Chris?
easiest way to detox, just eat Taco Bell and
Oh, yeah.
shit your brains out. All right, so I'm Dave Dries. Thank you guys so much for watching. Follow us on Instagram,
Twitter,
Snapchat,
Facebook.
and Facebook.
Why do you have to cue me on
I
Facebook?
thought for a second there you forgot.
No, I didn't forget, Dave. That was for building some tension.
Yeah, that's true. I was too quick to the trigger.
You were a little bit. But also, don't forget to add your comments in the comment box below and subscribe to the channel.
All right, thank you guys for watching. Any questions, comments, concerns? Leave us a message and we'll get back to you.
Peace.